Hello everybody and welcome back to Anno 2205. Now I'm looking at my balance and I'm deep red, not only in the game but on my cheeks as well. I have no idea why we are so deep red at the moment. Reason for that, I don't probably just had a few too expensive production without having the real demand here, like for the investors here, the replicators and the quantum computers. So, well, what does it mean? We do need lots and lots of more investors and stuff like that. Now, for that, let's start with the upgrading process. We do have enough building resources, so let's start this episode with probably the most exciting thing about Anno, and that is the upgrading. In that case here, we still have a few people here that I want to upgrade close to the bridge, as I said. So in that case, let's have those guys here upgraded.
Battle stations. Block them.
Like this. Oh, this is not good. Wildwater Bay. We need to do that immediately though, because this will drop my balance then once he's blocking it. It's only for the ships that we need to destroy though. Here we still have a few more. We can do that. How many more can I actually upgrade? Yeah, that's the end of it then. So let's choose that carefully. Let's take these buildings here, right? Beautiful. And as we can see, the balance is going up really quickly with that. We have reached the next level right away. That would be then going onward to level 63. But we're not done yet. So in that case, let's just sell a few things that we have and purchase more biopolymers and stuff like that. Because we have now the executives and I want to get them to the investors. Now in that we have investors here already. This is our first cluster, as we can say, and the second cluster is growing here now. And then we still have a few upgrades. Let's see how many. Oh, it's not that many actually. Oh, because we're out of biopolymers then, that's fine. Then we get more of these beautiful buildings there. Level 63 right away, and I'm pretty sure it's going to 64 there as well. Yeah. That's a lot of money again, and as we can see, the balance is really profiting from this. Now, we do need to fight this barricade that we have here in Wildwater Bay. Is seizing your goods the water? Fortunately, it's only the water they're seizing in this case. Let's call in the fleet.
Call for fleet.
I think this is the first time they invade Wildwater Bay. Can we sell something here? Oh yeah. Synth cells.
Yeah, right.
Let's do that. Get a bit of money. We do need all the money in the world. And next title, National Competitor with level 65 then.
Show unfulfilled demand.
And there is the fleet. A bit more upgraded now. I will probably have to do some missions there in the future because I can barely keep up anymore with all these dreadnoughts that appear then all the time. We are still holding up though nicely because of the items that drop from these enemies though. The nuclear barrage, for example. They're all going down. Over here, perhaps. There are more of them. We don't need to destroy too many here. And the suicide ships are the ones that causing me the most headaches there. Doing a lot of damage by destroying themselves. Oh, there we have a few that we just passed by. Those are the ones, for example. So they just drive into your ships.
Copy that.
Over here, lots of them. How many more? Okay, 15.
Copy
There
that.
we have a few. I haven't seen any missile barrage yet.
Roger.
Support fleet, that is fine.
Self-repair. Running.
Copy that.
Self-repair.
Alright, that's it already.
We will have our
Very good.
revenge.
So balance-wise, it
See.
didn't really do anything because we only lost the water here to this invasion now. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. 50,000 that we have again. What we should do also is have a look at the technology nexus because our space station has finished a few research here. So we can, for example, add another kit soon then I think. There it is, workshop kit. Let's take this one. Or actually, wait a second. This has already been now researched, so we can't go with the next orbital kit. Let's have a look at that. Alright, at the space station, what we can see is we have two workshop kits right now, the heavy industry and the electronics. And I actually want to go with all the bonuses that we have here. So 10% increase for the agriculture and 10% for biotech. 10% for energy is also really nice because it will boost our fusion reactors. But in that case, let's just have the agriculture for now. I'm going to have another one here and another one going up here then. For those kits. Righto, and then we can have an agriculture here.
R&D offers new options.
And then we go with the biotech over here.
Our next astronaut team.
Right? This one
incoming.
here seems to be quite happy. It just needs an artificial G-lab. We can do that.
So how may I be of service?
It needs solar cells and a greenhouse. Right, and this is already
This is a
working
nice
at
surprise.
433% now. Temperature is
can I
still
do for you?
optimal. And this one here though is freezing, it seems. So yeah,
Warning.
it's freezing, so we
Attention.
need to warm it up.
Research
And for
goods
that we
missing.
do need to add a few more of these modules then to
Warning.
both sides. There,
Insufficient warning.
artificial G-lab,
Insufficient research supplies.
solar cell and greenhouse.
Come in, but please
And
don't touch
probably having another solar cell here. Yeah, that solves the trick. Very
Sorry,
good, so
I'm
533% here as well. Optimal temperature. We could boost it further with synaptic circuits, assistance pack, supercoolants, but that should be fine. And this one here is working out too.
Your
So we
vitals
do have
are
now the
within
bonuses here.
acceptable
We can now
I advise against
expand
staying
here
0G
into those
too long.
tags that we have. Now we are researching more orbital kits, and then we can actually go into these trees there with more workshops then, right? Once we have unlocked that.
Do you need me for a status report?
Now I only need to know how I should get more, or how I could get more of these orbital workshop kits. There is one, for example. I think actually what I need to do is, because we're only unlocking now module kits here, not the workshop kits, I think we actually need to get rid of one of these and have a second of the same type. Like for example the heavy industry here to unlock this one here. What we need, the workshop kit number 2. I think that's something we need to do, right? So this is only the beginning, but we will probably have to remodel the space station there again. But looking fine so far, and I especially love the look down there on Earth. It's a beautiful Earth. Alright, back on Earth in Viridian
Attention.
Coves. I want to upgrade more
Under
buildings. So we do have the
consumer goods
investors here right now and the executives, which need IntelliWare and luxury food again. Now we actually do have everything the luxury food needs, so we just need another factory for that. Let's go with it. Where do I have them? I think there it is, right? Yeah, that's our luxury food production here, and we can just add then these modules to it. Just looking fine, and we already have a 34% surplus. Again, the wine is though a bit low there, so let's have another factory over here, a wine farm that is, that we can get all the way to the other side. And then the IntelliWare, we do need microchips and flags, so we have both of that as well. So let's just build another factory for that. Actually, I think this one here, yeah, we can add more modules to this one here. That's fine. And -1. Right, and +16. And oh, we still have actually microchips and stuff like that, so another module is fine. +19. So there we have everything once again. At the moment though, I think those factories cost me more than they actually bring in. No idea, but it seems like it. We can upgrade more executives. We can also upgrade more operators. A few more here. And here. Oh yes, and this side here especially.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause.
So now we need to go
Missing
a bit
goods.
more into detail, because I don't want to mindlessly just upgrade everywhere, but so that the city actually looks like something. And here at the outskirts, more or less, we can then have a few of them here, so that it does look a bit more organic as we progress over there. Now those guys here we cannot upgrade anymore, the workers. The thing with that is we need more workers, so more upgrade rights. It's not like in Anno 1800, for example. We do need upgrade rights, and you can only have that when you have a certain amount of people of the same type. Now for that we do need more of the basic ones, the workers. And yeah, we still have a bit of space here. Originally I wanted to place some more factory buildings here, but since we have now so many other sectors, I can just have my productions over there then, and we can squeeze in a few more of these workers here, hoping that we can then upgrade a few more as well, because we do need it. This is actually not looking really good here, because there is a rock. We cannot get rid of the rock, but what we can do is we can put a few ornaments in here. I know lots of you enjoy these ornaments, and they really fit in there into the city. I like that as well. We have, let's see, another bus station here. in that district. A lamppost. People can wait. This one certainly doesn't fit in there. Lots of interesting things. Then some trees here at the outer end of my town. Over here we can still squeeze in a few.
Transfer route suffers.
Oh yes, and of course we are consuming goods with that. But only the basic goods. We should have plenty of them. And if we don't, well, we can just reproduce them. They're so easy. Here we still have a bit of green space. Let's have a look. A few ornaments there and a little park. And flowers. Yeah, front of the police station. Why not? Why not have some flowers there? It's the back of the police station. This is the front. And here we probably can squeeze in a few more of those guys here and the small ones. Right, and what do we have here? Really only the transportation, right? Logistics transportation. We can actually put that down here, because it doesn't really matter where they are located if there's no production close by. And yeah, let's get rid of that solar panel here. We don't need it. And instead, we do have a bit of space again for more residents. Oh, this is not working. Alright, then we have a little park in here.
Attention. Under provision of specific
Yes, I'm going to do that soon. The under provision. For now, let's add a few more buildings. Right, and this is then definitely the end now of the town. So here we still have a few of the smaller ones being located, but that's really the end of it. Right, so those guys here. And then we go into the town itself. Now here we can still add a few more ornaments. Let's have another bus station here outside, so those poor souls can travel into the city center with the bus. A little park here, and probably some of these billboards. Can have another billboard over here then, and over here, and then some flowers around them in the center here. Very nice. And now we can upgrade a few more of these guys. Do we have them in a prominent location? That's fine. That's fine here. Here we still have lots of them. Let's upgrade those guys. And here along the bridge. That's fine. And we still can upgrade a few more. Here, and oh, that's a lot that I can still upgrade.
According to schedule.
Yeah, that's the end now. That's fine. So a few more of them. And we still have the biopolymers though, so it's not the biopolymers that's limiting me right now. In that case, let's get another 100 of it, and the rest as well, so we can upgrade more. It's always the more. But in that case, I cannot upgrade anymore. So let's see why. Vitamin drinks is missing. Executives actually are satisfied, but I think we have reached the limit for them. And we still have everything though except the vitamin drinks, right? Oh, yeah, water, rice. We need to reinforce those productions. Now, the water is probably my most expensive trade route here, with cost me 26,000 on the balance, but it's the thing that we just really need to import like in huge quantities, you know, and in that case I need to do it because I would need 100 water extractors on other islands, which I cannot afford, of course. Vitamin drinks, that is something we get from Wildwater Bay. So, oh yeah, we still have plenty of them there. Over 100, so we can just transport it over.
Transfer route.
The rice though, oh, rice as well, very good. So we still had a nice buffer there. And I don't actually need to produce anything new.
Updating transfer options.
Fine food, let's get a bit more over there. 53.
Renewing parameters.
Oh, that's very good. So actually we have everything, so there can be another wave of upgrades that we have. Some of them need some information. That's fine. So when I upgrade them, the need for information and stuff like that rises, of course. Let's have it here. Let's get rid of those buildings there. And then we can have an information center here. Right, and a police station. Now I can upgrade more. Very good. And we should be doing that. More executives. And more investors especially. We can upgrade again. Yes. Oh, and this time we can get lots of investors. Let's get a few more executives here. Yep, that's my level up there.
Corporation label adapted to reflect.
And then probably
power.
here a few. Yeah, beautiful. More of these towers coming up there. Over here, we have executives here along the coastal side. Let's have those guys here as investors. Level 66. Oh, it's good to have my money back up there.
Sharpened.
Was pretty close for a moment. Especially with the invasion. If the invasion happens at the same time when you have financial problems, then this would be a huge, huge problem. Can still get more investors. I'm a bit surprised. There are lots of more. Oh,
Competitive edge. Sharpened.
beautiful. Now that's something. Boosting the balance to over 100,000 again. And I think we can still upgrade. Let's purchase more biopolymers. Can we sell something? Bit of wine there. 68.
Competitive edge. Sharpened.
Corporate level. We are now also a national competitor. And still growing there. So level 70 is absolutely realistic. Now, they do have a few demands though.
My pleasure. Please.
What I can see is the metro station. Yes, we could have a metro station out here. So here we can have another one. To the far outside. It actually makes sense to have one here because people can then travel from the inner metro stations here to the outer metro station where we have the factories. I mean, it's a train system really. And what we now need, oh, level 69, very good. Next level is then Rising Star as our level. And what I can do for that, or with that, is the stadium that we haven't built yet. And the stadium is a huge demand for the investors. Very important, this will give us more investors. I think this will push us to 70 then. So let's have a stadium. It's the highest service building. And this is a beautiful location for a stadium. Let's have it here. There we got it. And this will increase our budget there and of course also the population there because those guys have now entertainment. Oh, it's not pushing us that much though. Those guys here still need a stadium as we can see. So here, let's get rid of those workers. And squeeze in a stadium. It's a really cool building. Right, we're here in the middle of the town. So they still need more entertainment though. So having another stadium is vital. The thing with that is though that, yeah, it consumes a lot of space. We have a negative 27 right now. So we do need 2 more stadiums actually. We can have another one out here if we move our logistics supply. Then it's even another good reason to have a metro station there. Where should I place it? There. And here we can have another stadium. Going down to minus 17 now. That's fine. So we get a few more people. Yep. And around that, let's have the street. And then perhaps here, a bigger park. Close to it. Right, but the rest of them, they do need a more stadium. Yeah, at the moment, let's just keep it like that. That's fine. Level 70, yeah, it's close. We can, however, still upgrade a few more guys here. Let's do that. Yeah, those ones. And here along the... Oh, lots of them.
Transfer route.
So many. I'm surprised at that. That should push us to 71 right away. We are now also a rising star. Next one will be the market challenger. Speaking of market challenger, we now need to go with the stock exchange then soon. But that is looking really cool there. Along the bridge, and just look at that. That is a beautiful skyscraper view that we have there now over Meridian Coves. Righto. Going close to 500,000 now. We can still upgrade a few more. I think because we don't have any super alloys, we were limited right now.
Nick, no one beats Nick's
Let's purchase that. Let's sell a few things here. The flax is worth it. And let's see.
Consumer analyses
Another bigger
show unfulfilled demand
upgrade
for
bump.
specific commodities.
Those guys here. I want to reach 500,000 now. Those guys here.
Well,
Right, and I'm
you
probably
see
on the
these
other
little
side of the
designs.
river here. And here. Oh yeah, very good. A few more. That's looking fine, and this should really push us now to 500,000. To 500,000. And this will also be then, I think, level 71. Oh, but it's very close. Okay, let's get a few more workers over here, because we still have a bit of room here. Oh, this is just really close now.
Space shuttle docking.
And there it is. Level 71 and 500,000 people now in Meridian Coves. And as a celebration, we're launching another space shuttle to the space station. How is my technology grid looking? Yeah, it's fine, but we really need to remodel our space station there a bit, because we want to focus on more workshop kits. At the moment, we are kind of like in a dead-end zone, because we cannot research anything else. We do need a second kit of the same type. And what is the best? The best would probably be the agriculture, because they need a lot of space. And we just need so much of it because it's a basic commodity. So we have biotech here, heavy industry, agriculture, there it is. So this one here, biotech,
Come in, but
electronics. Let's get rid of the biotech there once again.
Transfer route inefficient.
And instead of it,
Cost.
now that we have the kit
Missing
back again,
goods.
let's have another
Warning.
agriculture.
Insufficient attention.
And it's way too
Research
warm for
goods
this one. Let's
missing.
get rid of those guys here, those
Warning.
modules.
Insufficient research supplies.
And they do need an
Warning.
artificial lab,
Warning.
a solar cell,
Insufficient research supplies. Attention.
and a
Research
greenhouse.
goods missing. Attention. Possibility for
Right, so there it's
technological
working now.
advancement.
And
All
we should be
systems
now
running
going.
smoothly.
Yeah, very good. Up to the next level here. And this then unlocks here a new workshop kit and here a new workshop kit. You know, then we can expand. Now let's see what we get for a new tag here. So food design workshops use rice instead of beef. Oh, that's a really good one. That is a huge bonus. Oh, I didn't even know that something like this exists. Support fleet now calls John Rafferty for help. 50% increased reward for assignments from Simon International. This one is really good here. Food design workshops use rice because rice is so much cheaper than beef. We don't need soy anymore and we don't need the beef anymore. Let's do that.
Transfer route inefficient.
Right, this one is now intact, and that means now, of course, that our rice demand in Meridian Coves like triple or quadruple even. Let's have a look at that. Where's my rice? There we have it. So we do need a lot more rice here, but on the other hand, we can save all the beef now. And here we are, food design workshop is now the rice, so we can really get rid of the beef. Of those ones here, saving me lots of money. And the same thing for the soy that we have over here. That we have the soy, we no longer need that. That is a huge plus for the balance as well, and for saving space.
Warning.
We have
Unfulfilled
more
demand
space here now
for
available
specific
for a bigger
consumer
city.
products.
We have that, and rice, well, that is something we can just as easily produce in Wildwater Bay with spamming a few more
Underprovision of specific
of these
consumer
farms over
goods
there.
detected.
Plus I think, wait a
All
second,
systems running smoothly.
increases productivity of agricultural buildings, that would be the next one. Improve trading prices. We have the expertise, right? Yeah, we have 184 expertise, so we can go with those ones here, and then, yeah, spending the expertise. And now we are researching 2 additional workshop kits here, going up another 30 minutes, and then we have them unlocked, and then we can go for something else here. You know, what is this?
Consumer analysis.
Oh, these are really good, all of them. Look at that. Plasma smelters use cobalt instead of molybdenum. That is a huge one for the Arctic. That saves us probably a whole sector in the Arctic. And this one here, fusion preparation plants use moon ice instead of deuterium. That is not so big because deuterium is really easy to produce. Hardware fabrication plants use microchips instead of qubit processors. That is huge again, especially for my balance. And bioresin instead of synth cells. Biomedical laboratories looks also really good, I think. Now, we do need more rice. We have our rice production over here. And now, of course, we do need more rice then that we can have here for our new productions. In that case, yeah, we should be able to do it like that. And this one here we move. And then, of course, lots of these modules again. Probably need over 200 additional rice. But that should actually work with those farms there. But that is huge. That makes the luxury food production so much easier. Right, that's 240. Let's update our transfer route with that. Perfectly fine. Balance goes up again because rice was missing now from my people. And in that case, huge boost. I love the space station. It really changes how lots of these production chains are working then. And yeah, that's just overall pretty cool. So we can even grow the city more now. And yeah, could go now for more sectors, especially the Vanilla Plains, which is a story map here, a story DLC that we need to focus on as well. Stay tuned.